Hello, welcome to a new video dedicated to the Cheerson CX-22. So it's an AP platform, 350mm, and as you may know already saw some of my video dedicated to this model, I got some problem with the batteries. Well, when the cheapest battery, I got a problem with the firmware, and it's a main drawback of this model. So it was not working out of the box. I had to mod it in order to make my first set about the Cheerson. So this video is dedicated to my first feedbacks in the working condition of this model. So first thing is this is the transportation bags, and well, it's a nice transportation for sure. It's ideal for a long travel transportation, but in daily usage I don't think it's a good one. Why? Because in order to install it inside, you have to remove the feet of your Cheerson CX-22. So it's a main problem because you will spend some time to screw and unscrew each time your feet. So I would say it is not really a positive point. So other things, well, the quality of the plastic is in the average. It seems to be a kind of recycled plastic. It's not bad, but you can feel that it's an hard one, and if you will have a moderate crash, you will probably have a lot of crack on the canopy, so probably you will have to stock in spare some canopy element, okay? So as well for the feet, it will be almost the same. It will absorb a moderate crash, but not so much. Well, so as I said, I had to mod the battery, so it's a 5400 mAh, and the first batch of this model, well, for some reviewers like me, when you press on this button more than 4 seconds after, the battery firmware stopped to power the circuit, so it's a main problem. You cannot use this quadcopter. So I had to shortcut directly to the main pad lead connector there, and in order to install directly the battery is working, and I exit the balancer plug in order to use my own charger. Now it's working well, but I spoke with the Cheerson guys, my contact with Cheerson. They are fixing actually this problem, and it will be solved in a very future days and some days. Okay, so what I can say about my first tasting about this model. First of all, it's a very nice flyer. I was positively surprised. It's using the Big Shark flying contouring board. Well, as you may know, this flying contouring board was installed in the Cheerson CX-22 in a special edition of the Big Shark edition, and also in the Flying 3D X8 or X6. So it comes with the firmware 1.50. Okay, and it's in the family of the V1 firmware of this Big Shark model. Now Big Shark probably changed its name to Fly Shark, okay, and associated with this new brand name of the flying contouring board, it comes with the V2 branch of the firmware and software. So now software and firmware are much more better, and the good news, you will be able to enjoy a mission planner for your Cheerson CX-22. That's pretty good. Okay, containing the I would say the positive and negative element of the gimbal. Well, as you may see in my outdoors video, the video quality is not bad at all. I regret there is no possibility to turn the camera into PAL format, only NTSC, but I think it's just a question of firmware. Maybe they will update with one allowing you to choose the PAL or NTSC format. On the video, it's quite stable, but you can feel some extra residue of high frequency vibration time to times. Probably maybe the PID have to be tuned a little bit better, or the dampening ball attaching the gimbal to the main structure of the body are maybe too soft. So probably by installing another type or tuning a little bit better the PIDs, you will be able probably to remove fully the little extra high frequency vibration. But I obtained quite satisfying results, I would have to say. It's not a big catastrophe announced on the first video of the Cheerson 22, so I'm positive surprised. Well, what I like is in this quadcopter is the out stability, the radio, the combo radio plus the FPV monitor, if I'm honest, is very heavy. The sunshade here is a little bit fragile to clips and unclips. I already broke 2 small plastic clips, but it's not really big. It's still okay. So you have to be vigilant when you open it. It's very heavy with everything installed. It's close to 1 kilo. So if you plan to use the follow me function, I strongly advise to disinstall your FPV monitors. Okay. So I repeat here again. In order to use the follow me function, first of all, you need to receive some GPS on the transmitter GPS associated with this antenna. So to be sure, you have to push the switch A in one position and the switch C in one position in order to receive the first time to fix your GPS satellites associated with the transmitter. Okay, the controls are smooth, like the sticks. It's not a problem. The strings are good. The LCD display is in monochrome. Could be better a color. It's a $650 model, so it could be a little bit better. They keep the same radio than the CX-22. Well, the telemetry information are nice. You can find everything: local GPS coordinates, the velocity, horizontal and vertical, and the different LiPo voltage. That's good. The monitor is not bad. The sensitivity, brightness is okay. I like it. What the 5.8 gigahertz sensitivity is in the average. What I think it's maybe a drawback. You may know that the video transmitter is now included in this camera bulb sphere. So it means that if you plan to install a cloverleaf antenna, you can meet some problem with the lifting ground clearance, pretty small, something like less than 0.5 millimeters, and it could destabilize. It could kill the fine-tuning of the gimbal by installing even a 2 or 3 gram cloverleaf antenna. So it can be a problem to install a cloverleaf antenna on this gimbal. So you probably need to stay on the linear one already installed. Okay, it's good if you're flying in loss without obstacle with high altitude. It will be okay. You can keep this kind of antenna. It's not a problem. If you plan to fly in lower altitude, you can have a problem with the multipass effect associated with the linear antenna, unfortunately. Well, what can I say? The lights are nice. Okay, how it's flying? It's for flying a big shark model. Flying controller is less sporty than the flying 3D X8, for example, because it's mainly at least altitude hold assisted and or GPS assisted. So the velocity are quite limited. Be aware out of the box with the software, the altitude is limited to 200 meters. So I show in a video how to remove this limitation. Okay. Anyway, it's a nice flyer, not so sporty, so clearly dedicated to take some videos, some remaining jellos. What I like also, so you have 32 channels available, and the flying duration is quite good. Okay, you have at least 20 minutes without any problem. Without everything installed, is quite light. So to resume, a night flyer, the return to home, the stability, and the follow me function are working well. As soon as you perform a good compass calibration, it's pretty easy how to do it. I already shown the videos. So I was positively impressed by the stability of this quadcopter. I regret that the choice of some cheap element, the plastic canopy, the transportation bag is not ideal for daily usage. The weight of the radio transmitter and the impossibility in practice, for example, to use the follow me function with the FPV monitor in a sporty sport, for example, in action sports. It's too heavy to carry while practicing your sport. That's probably a drawback. The follow me function in this case can be used when you are more walking trekking and some stuff like this, or with some low-speed sport or actions. Well, anyway, the transmitter range is good. I have to investigate if it's the same radio protocol than the CX-20. Probably yes. So you have something like 600 meters of control range. I will make some deeper tests as soon as possible. So, well, I will end this I would say second analysis video dedicated to the Cheerson CX-22. Pretty nice flyer, positively surprised. So it's not a big catastrophe announced in some early thread on the RC group, for example, but is not yet full perfect. They can improve probably the gimbal firmware, and also I will try to produce as soon as possible some video how to upgrade to the V2 branch of the flying controlling board firmware and software, and for example how to use the future mission planner already available, but I have to be sure that the firmware V2 can be safely installed on this quadcopter. Okay, I hope you like this video. If you like it, please thumbs it. If you like my channel in general, please subscribe. See you next time. Bye bye.